everyone, and welcome to Clear the Refresh. Welcome to yet another video. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do cleaning, DIY, home decor, and organization. If that is the type of content you enjoy, then please consider subscribing. In today's video, we have a lot of cleaning to get done. I'm going to be cleaning and organizing my kids' bedroom, also the master bedroom. And this is over multiple days. I'm going to tackle the common area and, yes, even clean on the 4th of July. I'll also be sharing with you guys some of the festivities that we got to enjoy on the 4th. So I hope you guys find this video very entertaining and motivating to get something done and clean along with me. If you enjoyed today's video, please give this video a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first area that we're going to start is in my son Reyes's room. He is my 7-year-old. He is home for summer, like all of our children are. And so I figured more hands, more help. He does have the chore of making sure his room is tidy every single day. Yes, every single day he needs to make sure that he tidies up his room, which he is really improved in. When it comes down to the detailing work, I do go in there and just really get the nooks and crannies of everything. But I also like for him to help when he is available and not in school or busy with sports, just so that he can like learn how to properly clean, because I do think that is really important that kids learn how to properly clean their area, their space. And especially because he does have a pet in here. So he does have a pet guinea pig now, and we love her so much. Her name is Oreo, but that is one of also his chores, and she can get a little messy sometimes. So we are just moving out the guinea pig's cage. We moved that into the living room area so he can clean that out later after we are finished with his room. And we are also thinking about rebuilding her enclosure. So you'll see that has been changed probably in an up and coming video. I also gave him the task of going through these bins that are on the wall here just to see what didn't belong anymore. If there were some photos that he no longer wanted to keep in his room that he wanted to store in the album, then he could do that. So that is the task that I gave him. And yeah, so that is pretty much what we did. We just did a really good deep clean of his room, and I will show you guys what it looks like when we're done.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Kinda used to these battlegrounds where you flee, you don't stick around, no. But the way you've been giving me time, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. You got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright.
So we have successfully cleaned up his bedroom, and as you've seen, it was a complete disaster. He was huge help with getting everything done in a timely fashion. We even organized his closet, as you see here, got all his plushies all lined up, his shoes all lined up, and it is back how it should look. He is in the living room actually cleaning out the guinea pig's cage. So while he is doing that, I wanted to go ahead and tackle the master bedroom.
Wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right.
So here I am just going to go ahead and put away a few things that I had laying out, which is my heating blanket and a couple of things over on my nightstand. And I know you're probably thinking, isn't it hot where you're at? And absolutely is. However, I am anemic. I've been dealing with anemia since I had my first son back in 2007. So I am on supplements, have been on supplements all these years, and it just fluctuates, but I usually run cold, so that is why I sometimes have to pull out my heating blanket. And I got this one off of Amazon. I will do my best to get all my links together for you guys. If I mention anything in today's video, I will link it in the description box for you guys. I am trying to do so much better with how I organize my content and my links and all of that stuff, because I know it is important to do, okay? But I am a work in progress, so thank you so much for being patient with me. But if you ever have a question about anything in my videos, please do not hesitate to shoot me a comment or shoot me a DM over on Instagram, where you can also follow me for behind the scenes and daily life over there. So here I'm just going to be using my Rejuvenate mop. And this mop was really affordable, actually. I got it from Home Depot a while ago, and I use this thing in every single room. It comes with a couple of different mop heads, and a scrub brush that you'll see me use in a little bit when I'm in the bathroom area, because I wasn't going to do too much over in the bathroom, but once I'm in an area, sometimes I just kind of go with the flow, honestly. I'll say I'm not going to tackle it, and then I'm like, wait a second, I'm already here. Let me just see how much I can get done. As far as my room goes, it wasn't that messy. I just had a few things that I need to pick up on my side. I just need to wipe down the end tables, and then I need to also move the basket of clothes that I had here out so I can get those washed. And then I just folded up what needed to be folded up, but I just reorganized this in a previous video, so see me do that. I just needed to tidy it back up. The vanity, we usually keep this pretty clean. I'm just going to give it a quick little wipe down and also do the mirrors as well, because they have some stuff on them, but they're not too bad, thankfully. Now the bathroom, I am just going to straighten up top up here, and then when my husband gets home, he's actually going to be like cutting his hair and all that stuff, and he usually just redetails the vanity and the bathroom when he's finished. So I am just going to just straighten up my stuff up there, because that is too much stuff for me, and I have a space for my stuff. So I'm gonna get that all cleared up. I'm gonna get the toilet wiped down and just mop, but the tub I'm not going to do, because we are actually going to attempt to seal it this weekend. So yeah, that'll probably just be another video, but I don't want to really touch that. I just really don't. So I mean, I'll just probably spray some stuff in there. We have to kind of assess it once again and then kind of go from there. But as of right now, we're still just gonna scrape it all out and then just put the caulking in between there. So that is what I plan on doing for that. But for sure, I'm just going to take care of this stuff up here, wipe down the toilet really quick, and do a quick mopping.
Like a better important too.
So once I washed the Itsy Bitsy Spider down the drain, I went ahead and started taking out all of my body washes. I am not one who loves to have a lot of different bottles in the shower. Let me know if you guys enjoy having a lot of different bottles of soap in the shower. I just cannot do it. Maybe because my shower is small that I just feel like it just closes up the space. I don't know, but I like to just have maybe two at most and like a bar soap and then whatever he's using. And that's really it. We like to keep it very, very minimal. Like I have a whole area for my additional like body washes and stuff like that that I keep in my closet area. But as far as the shower goes, I have to only limit it to two for myself and a shampoo for sure. So once I was done cleaning out the shower there, I went ahead and put on my scrub attachment on to my Rejuvenate mop. And this worked wonders. I just put some Fabuloso at the floor of the shower and just gave it a really good scrubbing. As I mentioned earlier, I do plan to seal it, but being that we waited so long, we are going to have to reassess and scrape again before we do so. So I am just going to do just a quick scrub surface clean because it definitely did need it. That's why I went ahead and followed through with it, even though I said I wasn't going to. But next, when I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and finish up in here with cleaning the toilet and also mopping the floor. So now when it comes down to doing the toilet, I used my Clorox, what was it? My Clorox scrub brush. And I don't know what it is. Maybe I was just really into it and using a lot of elbow grease, but the sponge part broke off. And I've noticed that even when I use it to like clean my garbage can, or even the other toilet, like all of them have been like coming apart. So have you guys been experiencing that as well? Maybe it's just a bad batch that I bought. I don't know, but these are pretty costly, and I was really disappointed in the fact that they kept on coming apart like that. So what I've been ending up having to do before I become frustrated is just tearing it apart before I get started, like especially when it comes down to cleaning my garbage can. I'll just tear off the piece. I won't even use the stick portion of it, and then I'll just scrub it so that therefore I can know that I'm using all of the product within the sponge. So, the part that's not talked or showed about enough when it comes to cleaning videos is the process. So, I like to show you guys like all of the like kind of like behind the scenes of all the stuff that still needs to be cleaned up because you always try to get the perfect shot when you are filming, but this is everything that has been like pushed down the hallway and now needs to be tossed in the garbage, sorted through, and put away. The only other creator that does a really good job of showing like the behind the scenes that I watch here on YouTube is Jessie Christine from Keep Calm and Clean. I love the fact that she shows the behind the scenes because it's authentic, it's real, and that's why I do it as well, is because like you guys have to see there is a mess behind the camera. Trust me. But we are also going to be showing you guys how we reorganize and sort it all out. But I just want to shout her out because I think, like I said, she does an amazing job with showing the dirty side of YouTube and what really goes into making these cleaning videos. So I hope I'm doing justice by that as well. I think it's good to show the dirty side of things, but I am going to also be showing you guys how I'm just going to quickly organize this cleaning cabinet. Being that it is right here by the garbage can, I like to make sure that this area is nice and clean. I'm also thinking about moving this area into our hall closet. I'm doing kind of like a reorganization of our linen closet right now. And as we speak, I have a ton of linen on my couch. It's been literally sitting there for like 2 days and I need to get to it. So that'll probably be in an up and coming video. You guys will definitely see that. I'm going to be getting rid of a ton of linen because I mean, we have a few beds in our home. We have a 4 bedroom house, but I mean, all the sheets that we have, we don't need that many. So it's time to declutter those. And honestly, I can't stand the word decluttering. I feel like that word is like kind of like, I don't know. Is it just me? Like, I feel like every time we turn around, we're decluttering something. I'm just going to say get rid of it. Okay, let's just say we're getting rid of it because that's what we're doing. I don't care if it's getting tossed. I don't care if it's getting donated. We're just getting rid of it. We're not going to keep on trying to make it sound fancy. Okay, but that is definitely what I need to do. And as I was saying, I'm probably going to move the cleaning stuff over into that shared space if it fits. But that's not a guarantee. But this works for right now. And I'm just going to quickly get this organized and then move on to the next area to get that cleaned. So if you are new here, you would know, of course, that I do also have 2 older sons, 17 and 16. They alternate with the bathroom. So my older son ended up waking up before my 15-year-old, and he just took care of the bathroom for me. And, well, not for me, but he took care of the bathroom. And I just went ahead and replaced our small space Febreze in here. And that was pretty much it for this day of cleaning. So this is now the Thursday, July 4th, and I decided to get some chores done as I was waiting for our neighborhood parade to start. So I just went ahead and threw in a load of towels and then quickly picked up our living room area. It wasn't too bad. It was just that I needed to fold down our extended couch piece. And then I just went ahead and paid really good attention to this kitchen because as you see, there are dishes that needed to be put away, dishes that needed to get washed, and I was trying to get as much of the kitchen done as I possibly could before I needed to take a break to go and enjoy the parade outside. So the good thing about our parade is it comes down our main street, which is literally one house away from the main street. And we just sit on our neighbor's bricks and enjoy the parade. It was much shorter this year for sure, but it was still very enjoyable. Nice to see a lot of the kids from my son's school, a lot of the parents. And then after the parade was over, we actually went over to the park, which is just right up the block from our home. And there's a truck that comes around called Kona Ice, and we got some of that and just kind of just enjoyed the environment for a little bit. It was starting to warm up, so then we headed home and just kind of waited it out. Later on that evening, we went and planned to go to another park for the fireworks, and it ended up turning into a date night for me and my hubby, so we really enjoyed that. But you guys will catch a glimpse of that later on in the video. But right now I am just trying to, as you see, get as much of the cleaning of the kitchen done before the parade begins. So I was surprisingly able to get quite a bit done before we needed to head out to the street to go watch the parade. As you see, we had our cheerleaders here. Unfortunately, we did not have the baseball team. We have a huge baseball team in our community, but it was a really great turnout. As I mentioned earlier, we did go down to the park for a bit and enjoy some snow cones. And then my husband took our little one to go get fireworks. And then I came back at the house and finished up the kitchen. So there were still dishes that needed to get washed. And if I could wash dishes this fast, oh my goodness, I would not mind it, but that's not how it works. So I got those all washed, and then I'm just going to give them a quick rinse and then place them on my dish rack that we do keep on our countertop. So in regards to this dish rack, it does also come with like a draining tray and all of that. I did disassemble that part because I just let it run off onto the towel here. But I think I'm going to start putting this back into the sink because it will definitely open up the counter space. And being that we have like an L-shaped kitchen, the more counter space, the better. And it just kind of looks neater and cleaner. And if I want to add additional decor, I can. But with the dish rack here, you definitely cannot do that. So I don't know. I might leave it here. I might not. We'll see. But that is definitely a thought right now. So once I was done with that, I'm going to go ahead and give the countertops a really good wipe down with my Clorox disinfectant spray. If you know, you know, I love my Clorox products. Clorox everything here in this household. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do switch out my cleaning products, but you will always find a Clorox one within my cleaning. And then I'm just going to give our stove a quick wipe down. It wasn't too bad because I've been trying to do better with making sure that any stuck on stuff gets picked up right away. It is now my time to clean the microwave. So I'm using these Clorox Scentiva wipes. I actually really enjoy using them on the microwave because it's just easy. You just pull it out and just give it a good wipe down. I also do go back in with the towel just to kind of wipe and dry everything. But these just get a really good cleaning, and your microwave smells really nice afterwards. And I love this scent as well. They also have like a coconut one that I also really like. My kids don't really like it, but I like it. And I like to keep things like this, like in the bathrooms and in the cleaning closet. Just for those quick pickups. And this is definitely one of those areas I feel are a quick pickup, especially when it's not too bad. This has been about 2 weeks or so since it's been last cleaned. So this honestly is not too bad. We do have a food cover, but sometimes we do forget, and that is okay. It has to be cleaned anyways, even if you're using a food cover, because microwaves keep like a stale scent sometimes. But now it is all cleaned and ready to use. So once I was done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly vacuum up any like residual food pieces that were on the floor, and then we're gonna head over into the office.
I see the door you closed is open wide, and a better version of me inside. Let me in, let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
So I'm trying to do better about sharing a bit more about who I am and about my life and all that stuff. And so pretty much what I'm doing here is organizing my coaching bag. I do coach my youngest son's basketball team at the Y, and I really enjoy it. I didn't do it for the summer because my older kids had their things in their commitments, and it was just a lot to balance. And I didn't know what really our summer was looking like as for family. So I just didn't want to add that on and not be in attendance for many practices or games. So it all worked out. He is playing this year, but under a different coach, and it's going really, really well. So in the fall, I'll probably end up coaching again, but I was just in need of getting my bag organized to see what I needed to kind of reprint out, what I need to get reorganized, what I maybe needed to add to my bag, and be able to make sure it's nice and ready to go and organized to be put back out on our, what is it, our sports equipment shelf out in our garage. I clearly made a mess with all of my makeup getting ready for the day. Mind you, this is 4th of July, so I had already gotten ready early in the day, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and put all of my makeup away.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
While I was out in the garage looking for some random things for the 4th of July, I came across this gift set that I had purchased just to have as a spare, but I've been wanting a new coffee cup. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm going to use this for myself. And plus, I just recently redid my planner, so it had a lot of cute things that I could add to my planner. So that is what I am showing and doing here. Just adding these little trinkets like this little notepad and this what is it, huge paper clip with the star on it to my planner.
I could stare at you for 100 years and I never blink an eye. You were beautiful, just like a flower. I could walk with you for 1,000,000 miles and my feet would not get tired. Where you go, I'll go, winter or summer. I don't care the seasons change, 'cause darling, I'll stay right here with you. Every night and every day, 'cause darling, there's nothing in this world I'd rather do. Never been this close to heaven, never felt something just like this ecstasy, never been this close to heaven.
So I had mentioned a few videos back that I take the summertime to really focus on just getting my life organized, getting rid of things that are old, that are not serving any purpose. And this is definitely another area, which is paperwork. Old things that I would just kind of leave in our mail tray. And I definitely needed to go through this stuff. This stuff was so old, and some is the owner's stuff, who is a really good friend of ours, and some was some old stuff of mine that I needed to shred. I shred everything. So that was what I was doing there. So that is finally off of the to-do list. So if you watched my previous video of me doing the garage and all of that, I had this rug piece that I had split in half. So this is the extra piece that I had in my garage still, that I had debated on if I wanted to just toss or if I wanted to do a DIY. And clearly I decided to go ahead and do a quick little DIY. So I wanted to add a black and white kind of design over in this corner area that I use for like photos, or also it's my backdrop for my makeup video. So if you watch my makeup channel, you'll see the backdrop over there. So that is what I ended up using this leftover carpet for. So here I'm just like resizing it over and over and over again. Then finally I got it, and it turned out to be much smaller of a piece than I kind of eyeballed, but it worked out perfectly. I love the space. I love this, just the texture that it adds to this corner. And of course, with any DIY, you gotta clean up after yourself. So I'm just gonna quickly clean up the space, give it a nice sweep, and then go in with my Rejuvenate mop and get this space nice and clean. To head out to the festival that we try to make every year for the 4th. It turned into a date night that turned out to be so much fun. Me and Babe just really enjoyed the atmosphere, had a couple of drinks, enjoyed the food. The garlic fries were amazing, and the fireworks were out of this world. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here with me. If you loved what you've seen here today, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.